Hey, that's a great question. The reason that a combine is called a combine is because it combines the three steps of grain harvest. And they're pretty basic steps. You have the cutting, which is the cutting of the plant off at the ground. Then it goes to the threshing process, which is the separation of the grain from the plant itself. And then you have this separation process, which is actually getting the chaff out of the grain and cleaning that grain up with air and with sieves. Now, before we had combines, the cutting was either done by hand with a hand scythe, and then the grain was shocked, or it was done with a tractor or some kind of other implement. Now, the threshing was done usually with the threshing machine in more modern times, just say from 1900 to the 1940s, it was done with a threshing machine. That's a machine that's either powered by a tractor or by horses. The shocks of grain are pitched into the machine. It separates the grain, threshes it, and separates it, and you got grain. But to do that, you first have to go and shock the grain, which is cut it off. You got to go out there and load the shocks on a wagon, bring them back to the threshing machine, which is stationary in one place, pitch them off into there, and it's a very hot and dusty job. The combine was the first machine to combine the entire process of grain harvesting. That's why we call it a combine. And, it's opened ways for new crops to find markets, such as soybeans. Before the invention of the combine, soybeans were raised, but they were primarily raised as a forage crop, especially in the United States. So after the combine came around and we could combine all that harvest into one process, the soybean market just kind of exploded, and as it continued expanding till then, and it's one of our largest exports. So that's the basics on the combine and why it is called what it's called. Y'all have a good day. Be safe.